All right, what's going on, guys? So I told you in my old video that I had bought a Ford Lightning. The motor was bad, the motor was blown, but I got it for a really good price. So I finally got the engine back. Check that out. It's got all new trick flow heads on it, completely rebuilt. Didn't want a rough idle, didn't want it to be annoying. It was built actually by a guy that built Mark Martin's engine. You know, he even put a warranty on it. I've got about $4,000 in the engine. Truck's worth, I paid $6,000. It's a 2004 with 110K mile. So I'll have about 10 to 10.7 in it, depending on what all happens today, tomorrow, and the next day. Again, that's a super good deal. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Here's the engine with all the pulleys. Lower supercharger again is over here, the lower pulley. It's gotta be put in without the supercharger because there's not enough clearance. Hopefully we'll get it going. It's definitely a long process on this truck because we broke one or two parts on the way, but yeah, we'll get it. All right, guys, so I'm installing the exhaust manifolds to the heads, and we are missing 3 bolts. So I'm gonna have to figure it out, and hopefully I can find some to fit it. It is on the cherry picker. Truck's over there. But yeah, here's all the bolts. I'm getting them all out, working on them. Gonna hopefully put this in. Also, this is how we are. We have all the electronics up to the left. We have the throttle cable and all that stuff to the right, some other pieces, but the engine is open and ready to be dropped in. All right, guys, so it is day 4 of the engine build. I just got a part in for the truck. That's really what I've been waiting on. That's why it's taking so long. Also, I'm one person doing it. No one's here to help me, so it's actually been quite of a challenge, especially trying to get the engine into the truck with just one person. Very hard. So I had to, I tried it and then I had to wait for someone to help me. We were able to get it in last night late. But yeah, I need to wire up all the wiring, connect all the connectors, make sure everything on the back of the block is connected before I put, the transmission in and all that stuff. The transmission is definitely gonna be a 2-man job. We don't have a lift yet in this shop. So bear with me. I'll take you outside and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so we're steps closer. Here is an injector plug, coil pack plug. There's gonna be 2 on each cylinder. I just wrapped it around the back. There's a ground, see this ground right here? It goes to the back of the engine block on the head. Back of the head, I had to get underneath, tighten that down. So yeah, there's a connector on the back of the manifold and a tube that goes to the back of this lower, and that's it. And I gotta put these 2 hoses, which are right here. Connect those basically to there, and keep continuing the process. We're working on it. All right, update. I'm extremely dirty. Well, my shirt doesn't look that bad. Everything's in. It's wired up as much as it can be right now, but I have to install the transmission, so it's jacked up. We're gonna have to install the transmission because the reason for this is when I mounted the supercharger, it was so tall, it was hitting the firewall, and you can't get to the top transmission bolts because the engine needs to sag backwards so that I can get those top 2 bolts on the transmission. So I had to re-pull it. We're gonna lift it, the transmission up, get all the bolts, and then drive shaft, it'll push it back forward in the engine bay, and then I can mount the supercharger and everything will be bolted up as it should be, and then finish up the wiring, and we should be good to go. So I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys, so I'm finishing up the exhaust. Basically, it's done. I'm just going over and making sure everything works good. We got one more bolt up here, a little 13 millimeter. It holds up the exhaust system. It's mounted to the transmission. And after that, let's check her out and see how she runs. All right, guys, 5th and final day. I think it has a vacuum leak, but we're gonna fix that. Nothing big. There's just a lot of hoses on the supercharger that connect to it, and they're all in tight spots, but let's check it out. Let's see if it starts. Come on, baby. Woohoo! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Look at this. Ready? Woohoo! We're good, we're good. All right, guys, so that is it. Ford Lightning, 2004. Again, I paid $6,000 for it. Have about 10.3 invested in it. It is a very, very pretty truck. Let me know what you guys think. Did I get a good deal? Did I get a steal? What can I sell it for? 12,000, 13, 14, 15. You guys let me know. Did I lose money on it? I'm interested in anything that you guys say. I'll consider all the offers. I think it's really interesting to see what your guys' input is. Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe to the video. Thank you for watching. Again, if you guys have any questions about what we do on a daily basis, feel free to check out the first link in our bio where we go live every single day. You get 100% mentorship. You get the private group chat to learn how to flip these cars for profit on a daily basis. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'm excited to drive this thing, hopefully, safely and under the speed limit. But I'm gonna accelerate really quickly to get to 70. Let's go.